He was not even telling anyone about like Checkmate until, I mean, like he didn't really tell anyone. So that was, CG'd on. Every time she says a line, I'm just going, Mom, stop. And then when it was on my single, he was just like, just keep going and screaming and doing whatever.
But I don't think there's ever been a Freddie Stroma pop.
Are you kidding me?
So we brought you something.
Oh. Okay, we're doing the butt dance. Some weird fans in there now.
Tell you what, that would have sucked.
Take two.
All right, hey. Hello, listeners. We just restarted the podcast because it wasn't rolling, and now it is. Oh, man. All right. Well, this is our first ever live podcast, which everybody who's live here heard once already. Everybody listening, it's your first time, so you might hear the crowd. And Freddie Stroma's here.
Thank you. Thanks for coming out, guys.
Big thanks to Vigilante for joining us for the finale episode of the Morning After Pod. We just watched the finale of Peacemaker Season 2. Man, what's it like for you to watch that?
So I read it about a year ago before we were filming it, and I haven't really kind of revisited it. So it was crazy to watch. Man, James you just go like, you've got creatures. We're okay with spoilers.
Oh yeah,
right?
This is full spoilers. Everything in the DC
You're
universe.
laughing because you got creatures like humping masks, and then suddenly they're.
But if they're gonna hump anybody's mask, it has to be flurries.
Yeah,
right.
But then their faces are gone, and you're like, then you're horrified, and it just you don't know where you stand.
That's the versatility of James Gunn, I guess.
Yeah.
There's something about that guy. He'll have us crying happy tears from a Foxy Shazam concert.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden leave Chris in another world.
Yeah.
Oh man, what's he like on set? Is he like as a director? How versatile? What's it like working with James?
Oh, I love working with James. James he writes the funniest stuff you can imagine. You do it, and he kind of lets you do your thing. He only kind of tweaks if it's needed. And then he just starts ad-libbing. There's so many parts of that it's just all James. Like, just he improvises with you. He just keeps shouting out on the God mic, this big megaphone, if he's far away, or if he's close, he doesn't need it. But he'll just start giving you the even funnier lines. And then it's such a joy. I love it.
Man, it's fun for us, the audience, too.
Yeah.
This episode, we got to address something, man. You're really a dick to your mom.
I know. I think we started that scene, and we did like the rehearsal, and James was like, stop being nice. Like, you need to be like mean to her. Like, I want you angry when you answer that door. And I was like, okay. And so I'm really mean to her. She's the sweetest as well. She's really funny.
I've interviewed you before, and we've talked a little bit like before we started the event today. You're like a pretty nice guy.
I hope so.
You're a pretty chill dude.
Yeah.
Adrian is like he's got some sides. Like I feel like Adrian means well, or at least thinks he means. As we heard in this episode, he thinks he means well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't think he really knows what means well means.
Yeah. I think that's kind of the key. I always try and just my true north is his intention. I think his intentions are good, but the wiring and everything else isn't. So I think that's kind of his actions. His morality's just all over the place.
Yeah, and like there's a scene I think back in season 1, like early on, when Peacemaker doesn't want to like do a tough task of killing a certain group of people, like a family, and Vigilante just strolls right in.
Yeah, just shoots the whole family, the kids, everyone. Yeah,
he will still go out of his way for his people.
Yeah, he doesn't. Everything's in his world is very black and white, and he doesn't find a lot of grays.
I noticed that in the finale just now, when Adebayo's giving that speech to Chris, and she says like, "You touch people, you mean something to people." James cut over to you.
He does. He clearly means a lot to Vigilante. He's pretty much Adrian's whole world. So. Yeah, I guess he deserves the cut, I guess. I don't know.
There are people who would argue that maybe Adrian's in love with Peacemaker. There's a camp. I don't know.
I'm sure. I think that might. I haven't been playing that intention, but I mean, you can project that, I guess. But I see him more as I prefer kind of weird friendship and isolation over standard romance, but. I mean, James can do whatever he wants. He can put that in if he wants.
I remember back in, I think it was episode 1 or 2 of season 2, there's the moment where Chris and Leota come up the staircase, And Adrian's like, did you guys come together? Yeah. And Chris is like, no, you idiot, we met in the staircase.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Chris was just being a sarcastic dick, as he sometimes is. But like, Adrian was like, man, did you come with someone else? Like, I want to be the one you show up with.
He wants to hang out all the time.
He just wants to be best friends.
Yeah, he doesn't have any friends. And that's why like this fun this season that I get to like put some of it on to Economos as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think to me, he's, after season 1, he's kind of starting to find a tribe, at least he thinks he is. So I think any scene where they're like together, he's just so happy that they're all hanging out.
I feel like that's how it is with the cast too.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of like interviews through the years. I'm sure casts like each other.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
But it feels like you guys just like are different. You're built different.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I hate watching myself, so I often don't watch things I'm in, but I can. Well, this is just an exceptional one, and I just love watching. They're like family. I like watching them perform. Watching John and Jen just kill it, man. They've been doing just amazing. Everyone, they're family. So like, I just love watching them doing their thing.
Yeah, John, I think like the way he leveled up this year.
Yeah.
And anybody who doubted him, or maybe like, I feel like wrestler turned actor sometimes comes with like a stigma. I don't know why. I'm a wrestler, so I love wrestling.
What with stigma?
Yeah, but I think that sometimes people are like, oh, he's a wrestler. I associate him with WWE. And then this season, like especially last week, when he gave that scream, when everybody was jabbing at his brother.
Yeah.
What was that day like on set? But that's everybody together too. It's gotta be fun too.
It was fun. I actually got like a little like choked up on that scene. That was a tough one because like David Denman, who's a very, very talented actor, was just like doing it really well, and he started doing the wheezing, and like I don't know what it was, but like I had the knife and I know that like my character stabbed him in the lungs. He started doing the wheezing. It was like kind of affecting me a little bit on that day. But other than that, like that moment where we're all killing him, it was fun. Like it was, I don't know if Danielle's told the story, but there was when he comes flying through the wall, they had a stunt breakaway chair, so they're meant to crumble. And we were just shooting the beginning scenes, and Danielle didn't know, we didn't know, and she just sat down and it just collapsed just between takes, and everyone laughed, and they had to go get another chair for the scene. But yeah, that was a fun time.
I want to talk about Vigilante killing the other Augie Smith, but first, Vigilante comes jumping through the window, and then, instead of jumping through the already broken window, the other Vigilante jumps through another window.
Yeah. If there's a window, you got to jump through it.
What does that say about of Adrian if he's going to break right through instead of take the easy route, I guess?
Well, he's got a bit of flair, You could get flair points.
Yeah.
You can smash it. It's him. It's cool,
Do you know which Vig it was? Is there like a?
I think Vig 1 or the Earth Vig did the stabbing, and I think because I do say like he had a con muscle tied up. He does the stabbing as far as I'm aware. Yeah.
And I feel like he probably got to be worried that like his best friend's gonna be like, "Hey, man."
Yeah. Well,
I guess at the time he just thought like, "Oh, I'm saving you."
Yeah. I mean,
didn't know.
That's once again James is right. Like it's just so good. Like you hear it, you think, "Oh, he's not a Nazi," and they're right. But I mean, I have to defend my character. Okay, 1940s Nazi Germany. All right, you have heroes in there, and they say we're not gonna help. In fact, we're gonna help. Catch them. Yeah, are they good? Are they good? Are they? I don't know. I'm gonna defend Vig on that one.
Sometimes you gotta go Jason Bourne through a window and take a Nazi out. If they're Oh man, that episode in like the following the Earth X twist when you got to act with yourself.
Yeah.
Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
That had to be kind of tough to get the timing and like the delivery down. Now.
I was worried about that. I tend to, know my lines and react off of whoever I'm working with. And so I was very anxious about that. And I kind of said it to James. And then they brought in the wonderful Kellen Boyle. He's a fantastic actor. And he did the scenes with me. And he was incredible. He would literally watch what I was doing. Because we had to do both characters for both scenes at the same time, and we'd switch between things, and we'd have to go back and forth with those questions and answers. and he never missed a beat. He watched me. If I did anything a certain way, he would tweak it to exactly how I did it, so that then when we turn around, the reactions would make sense. So that scene is what it is because of Kellen Boyle. He was just an amazing scene partner. Really, really talented actor.
That's cool.
Shout out to Kellen Boyle.
Yeah. You don't see like that on TV, like that level of execution of that sort of concept.
Yeah.
I don't know the last time I've seen that. And also, like, the cameras were moving. It wasn't just stationary shots where it split.
I know, and they were doing it like between setups, we went back and we were at Video Village where they have all the monitors, and they even had, like, within 5 seconds, they had some of the guys just kind of splicing some stuff, and it wasn't like perfect, but it was crazy just watching where I stand up and they'd swing around, and then they, just from the footage they had there, that quickly they were starting to do stuff. I was like, wow, okay, crazy, so dude. Yeah, I'm used to like, well, is the camera locked off, and did we cross the line? And no, there's none of that.
Oh, that's cool. Going back a little bit further, I mean, I think maybe 2 episodes back from that is when Adrian cries, man.
Yeah.
I feel like that broke all of us. We don't really see a lot of emotion from Adrian.
Yeah, that was I don't love crying scenes, so I was like not looking forward to doing that scene. But yeah, it was a kind of touching scene to shoot, and Danielle was great in it, and yeah, it means a lot to Adrian. Like it's his whole world is essentially just leaving him. So yeah, it was kind of cool to have that in there, just to see that little color.
Is that like a day you have to circle on set and be like, oh, I have to remember all my trauma and let it show, because that's the day
I was listening to music and trying to figure out,
what's the track? What's the track to get there?
I can't, lots of different things. Beale Street Could Talk. I think there was a song, Agape.
Oh,
yeah.
You
guys in there? Agape, that song?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Some of those, a bunch of different things. Just kept rolling. I had the headphones in while like they're setting up the camera, just to, get to that place.
Well, since we're on such a heavy topic, let's get one last heavy question out of the way. Did you do a really good booty dance? It's gone super viral.
How this has happened?
So what happens is you go up, you shake your booty, and then
that's what happens. Yeah, shake the money. It's from season 1. I don't even know if it was in the script. It was just him dancing, and he gets embarrassed, and then James doing his improv. He just cracked me up. He said it wasn't just like it was like my booty dance. It was like my famous butt dance. Like, so in his head, everyone loves him for his butt dance because he thinks it's a big thing or something, and it's evolved, and now I'm doing it now we did 2 of them. Yeah, I don't even think it was in the script for this episode where I was just it was like, hey, let's get Adrian doing the butt dance. I'm like, okay, we're doing the butt dance. I put some weird fans in there now. I don't know what it is. Yeah,
I know you're not on Instagram and social media and stuff, but the people love you and that dance.
That dance?
Oh my God, my friend!
Man,
I love that dance.
Man.
It's a lot of, as somebody who's taken 60 milligrams of Adderall to get through the day from my ADHD, I can say also it's all like, oh yeah, that neurospicy friend and all that. Like, people love you, man.
Okay.
Oh man, it's a lot. You know what's gonna be, one of the top comments on this video when we release any of these clips is gonna be, oh my God, he's British.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah.
Is there like a way you snap into Adrian's way of speaking?
Season 1 was a weird thing with the recasting. I was there it was only a 2-month shoot, so I spent the entire time in the American accent at home or the hotel where I was staying, and just the entire 2 months. Season 2 is 6-month shoot. I was like, I think I'll go insane doing that. So as soon as I get in the car to drive to the studio, I'm American, and then as soon as I get in the car to leave the studio to go home, I'll go back to English. But I just have to. There's so much improv, and you just kind of. I find it easier to stay in it.
Yeah. I want to give you something, because I do this for all the guests on here. There is a Vigilante pop, but I don't think there's ever been a Freddie Stroma pop. And now there is a one-of-one Freddie Stroma.
Are you kidding me?
So we brought you something.
Oh, thank you.
God, if you were on social media, you would have seen that.
Wow. Yeah. Wait, what am I holding? Have I got a diploma?
That is a diploma because you have a neuroscience degree?
Yeah, I do. But Wow, that's my diploma. Okay. Good, thank you. That's so cool.
Yeah, so now you...
How on earth? Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah, man.
Thank you.
Of course, dude.
Wow.
Thank you for coming. It's my way of saying thank you.
Yeah.
We did it with Sean in the
awesome.
first episode, and I was like, we have to do that every time.
Yeah.
So I feel like, it's got to be pretty cool to be a pop figure. And
Wow,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Just straight up me with my diploma.
do you have the Vigilante pops? Do you ever collect your own merch, I guess?
My neighbor gave me one. Like I've been signing them at different things, and I have one at home. I even took a photo of it and put an AI, and it does a little dance, which was funny. Yeah, AI guys, it's coming. It's here.
I feel like everybody I've talked to throughout this season has their own unique story about something unique about John Cena and how he prepares for scenes or what he does in a scene or anything like that. He just sounds like somebody who's just so built different. And I'm like, man, what's your take on the sort of uniqueness that is the man of Peacemaker?
He is. I mean, he's incredible. I've said this so many times. He's a good actor. He's a good improviser. He's on set on time every time. He knows every line. He never faults. He reads like a book a day. He was like learning the piano. Now he's a pianist. He speaks Mandarin. He's the nicest guy to absolutely everyone. He works really hard. I mean, I said in like season 1, it's a very easy character for me to play to someone who's like adores him, because John is just serious. I mean, he's got the Guinness Book of World Records for most Make-A-Wish Foundation. I mean, he's an incredible guy.
Yeah.
So it's an easy job for me, but
yeah, man. Hey, you get to be that guy's best friend.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you guys, I mean, when did you guys wrap this? Had to be a while ago.
The last scenes, or close to last scenes with the band stuff, that was in Savannah. I wasn't filming, so I used the open container law and to my advantage. And I was just hanging out. We went down the strip, and I watched Jen and John killing it with that scene outside where she's about to start a fight. Yeah, I think that was maybe November.
Okay,
2024.
And everybody just stays in touch on this cast. Like, is there like a Peacemaker group chat?
We have an 11th Street Kids
Hell
chat. Yeah. So we chat on that, and
Nice.
Birthdays and other things. And, yeah.
I feel like the Foxy Shazam performance that we just saw.
Yeah.
Was that a day that everybody just went to set even if they weren't working?
If you were in Savannah.
Yeah.
So yeah, for anyone who was in Savannah, you just couldn't. But yeah, I mean, I think James has said that was like one of the best days of filming ever, and he's loves his music as well. And I mean, as you saw, I mean, they were incredible.
All right, so now we have to talk about that ending, where Chris is now at another dimension, trapped there and on salvation, which is anything but. If Adrian finds out that Chris has been sent to another dimension by Rick Flag Sr., what do you think Vigilante's going to think?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. We have no idea what the future holds for us, so we know as much as you guys do.
You're literally in a group chat with everybody.
Yeah. James gives that stuff like he was not even telling anyone about like Checkmate until, I mean, like he didn't really tell anyone. So that was, CG'd on the...
The building didn't have Checkmate written on it in the scene?
No.
So was this tonight your first time seeing it?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I don't know much about Checkmate, so if you guys want to let me know, that'd be great.
I'm going to give a shout out right here in the front row to Jenna.
Okay. She called it?
Jane, well, she not only did she call it, but her YouTube channel is Go Read Some Comics, and she's so good. Like, she schools me on all this stuff, and like James watches her stuff, and he's like to like fact check himself, and she's the one who's educated me on Checkmate and all that, and it's
okay.
Yeah.
So they're like a chess team.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, man. So I guess you're not going to tell me if you're in Man of Tomorrow then.
I wouldn't know.
A likely story.
I don't.
Yeah.
I know that James has been writing and stuff. We had lunch, a month ago or so. But he doesn't want spoilers for good reason. So yeah, well, I literally know nothing. People say like, so do you get season 3? I'm like, I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up here in a sec, but I want to read you a line of dialogue.
Okay. Hamlet?
To be. I'm into sex because, like a lot of people, it's an opportunity to bond with my best friend.
Oh, yeah. We had dinner with James before we started filming. He was just starting to write season 2, and he was telling me like little things that he was like, he knew he had the line of, I think you've got a classic case of toxic masculinity, and then cut to Jen, not John. And then he also said that he was just like, yeah, he was annoyed that he's not at an orgy, not because he wanted to have sex, he just wanted to bond with his best friend.
Has there ever been a line of dialogue that like you almost struggled to get through because it was so funny, or you guys were just cracking up the whole time?
All the time. There's a lot. I'm surprised. That was originally, it was just a montage, and I didn't think they were going to use any audio, but the stuff with Tim, where he's asking me about spiders, there was nothing scripted. That was all just improv, and so we went for ages. But I'm surprised they got anything, because every time Tim opened his mouth, I laughed. Like, he is so funny, and I've watched SNL. I've seen all this. Like, after every other time I got something out, there's a laugh and I ruined the take. So I was surprised that made it there. I struggle with the line where I say, oh God, the one that about my mom and Leota, and I'm saying you guys are. That one I found tough to say. That one was hard because I like grossed myself out as I said it, and I have to say it with like conviction, and then I'm allowed to be grossed out afterwards. But man, saying that out loud was. Ugh.
It was funny, man. And I would do the scene with when the 11th Street crew goes to Adrian's house for the first time, and Mom is there, and then you get outed for lying about calling Harcourt your ex.
Yeah.
That had to be a scene that's just like a blast to get through, because you got to dial it up to 11 to yell at Mom.
Yeah.
Jen's got to stay just deadpan on you.
Yeah.
That had to be a fun one.
That was a lot of fun. Well, because we had to get the script, because it was a scripted thing where every time she says a line, I'm just going, mom, stop, and then we kind of did that, and then we just did somewhere he just like when it was on my single, he was just like, just keep going and screaming and doing whatever. I think I started singing Davy Crockett at one point. I was just going just trying to like not listen to what was happening. Like, that was a lot of fun, and she's so funny and sweet. I think one of the times she was cracking me up. She was behind camera, like doing this. Like, I was like, what is happening? Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And I think because you came in later on season 1, that meant season 2 was the first time you got to do the dance.
Yeah.
How'd that feel?
That was fun. Well, the dance was my last day of shooting. And so I didn't have to do the accent anymore. And I was like, I can just go to set. I can just like not think about that. And we just get to dance and have fun. And I got to like meet and spend a bit more time with some of the rest of the cast that I didn't really get to spend much time with. So yeah, that was really fun. I like dancing's fun anyway. So yeah, it was 2 days of dancing, which yeah. It was
you
great.
guys killed it. You guys are a great dance troupe. If the acting thing doesn't work out, maybe there's a future in.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, dance troupe.
You watched the opening. We're all off. We're not good. We were all over the place. Like, James was just trying to get shots of some of us in time, but
oh man,
I loved it. Yeah.
Dude, you guys kill. I love the show. The fact that you got the Foxy Shazam song playing. Did they play "Oh Lord" on set when it was part of a scene? Because I know sometimes James will play the music.
James has played music, kind of building up to stuff. Obviously he played it when we did the dance, but I don't think he played "Oh Lord" while filming at any point with us. But he's played other songs just so we kind of understand the tone and what it is, and he's done that for sure.
Yeah. Well, man. This was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming out.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and thank you guys for coming out and watching.
Thank you guys. I want to.
Thank you.
There's definitely a couple people that I need to thank real quick. First of all, Scoop Flow, who made this night possible and took care of the event here and the venue and everything. I got to give a big shout out to Scoop Flow, man. Thank you. All you guys who came out tonight, everybody who's listening. This has exceeded expectations. I want to thank Jenna for doing the breakdowns with me before the interviews that are on audio platforms. Kay and Jackson Dinsdale, Candace, Gary, you know who you are, Richard, Eric, Chris Van Vliet, Greg Alba and the Real Rejects team, Zeus from West Coast Creative, Scoop Flow again, and the people who set me free 14 months ago. Man, Freddie, thank you so much for coming out. You're a legend. Vigilante lives on. I was nervous that I was about to have to interview you right after he died, because that's what James does.
Yeah.
Would have been a lot of views on this interview. There still will be, but that would have been like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But man, thank you so much. And everybody listening, hope you enjoyed the ride. And who knows, maybe we'll be back for season 3. See you in the next one.
The next one. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right. We're gonna take a picture with everybody. So just give that 1 second.
You're gonna wear the helmet, right?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I got the helmet and final signature. We'll do a bonus episode if John ever comes around. Strap it to my backpack to get it to TSA. Some guy goes, "Is that Phantom of the Opera helmet?" In a way. You guys want to put your Peacemaker helmets on? That'd be pretty cool. We have a room full.
All right, 3, 2, 1. There you go.